Hey guys, it's Ciku and Kelvin and welcome to our channel.
Karibuni sana, and if you're listening on podcast, karibu pia.
Oh yeah, and we are on episode 2.
Yeah, thank you guys for the love. Episode 1 was awesome.
Yes, and we are going to do a shout out to you all who gave us some engagement interaction on our last video.
Yeah.
So today we are here to do a very interesting topic.
Finances?
Yes.
Wedding finances.
Yeah, finances, wedding finances basically.
Yes.
Sijui nataka kusema nini. But
Pesa za harusi.
Tafuta pesa za harusi. We had before we even did our first episode, we had done question tags on Instagram on both our accounts.
Question tags.
And you participated and some of you asked questions on finances, and so we saw that it's a broad topic.
Yes.
And so it will be best if we just do an episode on this.
Yeah.
Yes, but we also have some more information apart from just finances. We also want to just make it clear why exactly we're on YouTube, why Ciku and Kelvin decided to come on YouTube, and yeah, join the bandwagon. So yeah, just stay tuned. I hope you stay till the end. And yeah, let's do this. You ready?
Hapa na ile kizungu yangu kidogo. Sasa ile kizungu inaongewa huku.
Bandwagon.
Bandwagon. Sasa bukola sasa tumekea tu lower third hapo. Speaking in English.
But I've been speaking in English since I introduced the video. Sasa yako ndo tutaweka subtitles because you've introduced Swahili.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the English that we know. But it's okay. It's all right.
Okay. Anyway, let's get to it. You ready?
Yeah, me, I'm ready.
Sure. Let's start with...
now when it comes, even as we start, planning a wedding it's quite hectic for many people. And it's like when it comes to budgeting should be among the first things. And hii ni mara yenu ya kwanza to make complicated decisions together. And it's a first experience. And having that nowadays imekuwa si kama kitambo wenye wazazi walikuwa na kama na chip in kwa wedding and all that. The couples need to finance their wedding. They need to know how to finance their wedding. Yeah. Wazazi waachie hizo traditions and all that, but when it comes to the wedding, it's you guys what you want, it's you guys to finance. Lakini nasikianga ukienda kwa Marekani,
the States is totally different because apparently the girl's family financed the wedding. Hey, must be nice to be an American girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so if you have like 6 daughters, Josie was watching a video of a family. Let me just digress kidogo. A British, it's a British family. The largest family in Britain. They have 21 kids. Okay, 20 kids, and the wife is not expectant with the 21st. Yeah, number 21 is important to some people. But imagine, so they have 9 girls, and then the newborn is going to be a girl, so that's 10. So imagine if you're the ones financing.
So there will be 10 girls.
There are 10 girls, 11
9 ladies and 2 adults. Ama ni 21 kids. Unajua kizungu ni ngumu. It's
not a family of 21, it's 21 children. So they have 20 now, and she's expectant with the 21st century thing.
Si wangegoja tu ibalance wakuwe 20. Basi wapate 22.
The 21st one was an oops. But we digress. Even the kids are like, don't you guys just can't stop? Because can you imagine a house? But anyway, we digress. Yeah, so you're talking about budgeting.
Yes, budgeting.
Yeah, and as we answer this, we're not like responding here as financial experts, ama wedding experts.
Ama vile tulikuwa na millions of money in the account, hatukuwa na kitu.
Certainly not, but it's just, we just speak it out of experience.
Yes.
Just so we can... Because one of the things that was important for both of us, even when we were planning a wedding, was finding content that is relatable. You know, because when you see millennials going through the same thing, I mean, the fact that you can get that content is very important. So that's just why we're actually here, to just share. We're not experts, just sharing out of experience, and someone might learn from our mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah. So there are some 3 things that you kept reminding me, or rather reminding us when we were planning our wedding, that we should take care of, or rather consider when you're budgeting. And let me just read them out.
Okay.
One was, what do you want?
What do you want? Why do you want it? And is it important? Because even in budgeting, even if you are budgeting for the family, it's what do you want? Why do you want it? And is it important?
Sure.
Yes, kama kusema kuna mtu maybe anataka kununuliwa kuku. Why do you
what do you want?
Nataka kuku.
Chicken.
Why do you want it? Na
I'm hungry.
Is it important? Tunaweza kula githeri.
Ni watu guy, but KFC lazima once in a while. But anyway, so how do we go about the questions? Like now, I'm budgeting for a wedding, and these are the questions you're telling me to consider. So what do I want? I want to have my dream wedding.
You want to have your dream wedding? Why do you want to have it?
So that I can fulfill my dream.
And is it important?
Yeah.
It is important. Can you finance it?
Maybe.
Yeah. Then now, the best thing is to just list down for a dream wedding. Unakujanga, kuna tents, kuna food, kuna watu. Like, you have to list everything down.
Yeah.
And then now see, can I finance at least 70% of the wedding?
Yeah.
And if you can't, then it's not important to you right now.
Oh, wow. He just burst that bubble. Yeah, but that's true, because you find sometimes we get people just have unrealistic expectations.
Yeah.
And so you want to have a 3 million, 5 million wedding, but bro, man.
Kuna 10,000.
Kidogo ni tricky.
Okay, there is faith.
There's faith, but then
aspect,
peer.
yeah.
But peer. Because even us, we literally planned our wedding by faith.
Yes.
Because even as you set in that budget, maybe you don't even have that money in your account. But kuna zile zingine zinakwanga just a bit overdone. Because now, as much as it's faith, you also having your friends and family supporting you. Like in our case, we had friends and family supporting us in a very big way. And so they went a long way to just help us achieve what we wanted. But even before we involved them, even before we met service providers, we laid down our budget.
Yes.
So we knew if it's deco, this is the amount of money we are willing to part with.
Yes.
If it's the venue, this is the amount of money we are willing to part with. Photograph, of course, first of all, even as you're budgeting, there are those things that are very important
to you. Yes.
that you will promise yourselves not to compromise on. Ours was photography and videography.
Yeah, because we wanted something beautiful at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're going to be left with.
Exactly.
Memories. Kuna zenye at least utakuwa nazo, but sasa hii tunaangalianga picha like mpaka yule alikuwa amekuja harusi.
Exactly.
Hii keki ilikuwa inakaa hivi because you find that ukiwa kwa akili si kama ukiwa nayo kwa picha. Ukiwa kwa picha utakaa nayo unaangalia kama kuna best yangu alidance kwa harusi kila mtu
na hiyo picha ilitrend. And we didn't see it ourselves, we only saw the photo and we love it.
Like it's funny venye how video and photos come and change how everything looked.
Yes.
Hata kama kitu iko nakaa mbaya, watu wa photographers wanasafishanga.
Vibaya sana. Yeah, that's a photographer speaking. And so that was the most important thing and I think it should be for anyone, because imagine that's all you're left with. Okay, so most important ni food. Hata sisi kwambia food yetu ya harusi ilionja aje.
At least alionja mimi siku.
Sasa nilionja usiku ishakuwa baridi, like it was we didn't eat. But anyway, we got feedback from our guests.
Yes.
You see? So if we had focused too much on food.
Yes. Hiyo chakula si
ilienda hivyo. I mean, deco, one of the things we had agreed on, we were not going to do flowers. Yes. Because it's pointless. And besides, we got a very beautiful venue. So
amesema flowers ni pointless.
No,
Valentine's Day
it's pointless in a wedding. Hello?
My words, not my words, her words.
In a wedding.
Tumesema flowers are pointless.
In a wedding. You're talking about a wedding, not real life.
Tuendelea. Moving on swiftly.
Wewe. Nataka flowers. So for the both of us, one thing when it came to deco, when we were just looking at the three things, what do you want? We wanted a simple, beautiful wedding. That's one thing we both agreed on.
And by the way, simple is expensive.
Simple is, in simplicity lies complexity. So simple is still expensive. So we wanted a simple wedding, Why did we want a simple wedding? In our minds, we were like, it's going to be less budget.
Yeah.
Shock on us. But it kind of helped, and we're going to explain as we go on. Was it important for us to have this simple wedding? Yes. So was it important for us to have flowers at the wedding?
No.
No, it wasn't. Main reason was the venue was just beautiful, and as we share photos and everything, you're going to see that as well.
Yes.
And so that was deco for us, and it worked out perfectly because we went with a rustic look. We didn't do flowers, so we did dry flowers for the walkway. We DIY'd our stands, and yeah, everything worked out well for us. But you see, the story is different for different people.
Yes.
So it might be for you, you want 1,000,001 flowers, you're extra.
Yes.
Do you? Your wedding, your rules. Just ask yourself, what do I want? Why do I want it? And is it important?
And can you afford it?
Yeah.
Because you see, kuna vitu tunaongezanga kwa harusi, unapata, they are like, they are not, some things are not important, and we can't even fund them. So unapata, like, napigia beshte yangu, yo, niko na harusi na nataka flowers, see, we are friends, you just do that thing. My friend, no one will do that.
It doesn't work like that.
Kama ni food, by the way, watu watachangia food. Juu anajua itawasaidia.
Yeah.
But when you come to bringing some other things, I know.
Yeah, and also having that budget and knowing the kind of wedding you both want, like what's your theme, what are your colors, have that in mind. Because we had a totally different theme in the beginning when we started talking about weddings, and then we came to look at our finances and we had to change it all together. But it all worked out for the good.
Yeah.
We won't tell them. Later.
I think it's a matter of you see, when you answer the 3 questions, we wanted kuna there's a way we wanted the decor to be done, and then after tumendaenda, we answered the 3 questions. It was very important to us, but we couldn't afford it. So we had to cross it out. Ni unapata hizi vitu zenye unaenda ukiongeza, like zingine you have to cross out because to you can't afford them at that time. And that doesn't mean your wedding would be beautiful. Our wedding turned out to be beautiful. Hata kama hatukupata everything that we wanted. Like matters food, tungeulizwa, there are things we could have done different, but we couldn't get to that level. We had to work with what we had. But we got the best at the end of the day. Yeah,
that we did. And this also comes down to what you're willing to compromise on. Because there are certain things we were sure, if you wanted to compromise on videography, photography, my gown, his clothes, no, don't even give us an opinion.
Kwani gown inakuwa expensive?
Gowns are expensive, but worth it anyway.
Unavanga once.
It's worth it. You enjoy it, and I always enjoy those photos I see, and I felt the best, that gown. But it also depends. People are doing dinner dresses for gowns, for wedding gowns. Again, do you? It's your wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nireke guire.
Kana unachoma hivi leo?
Nireke guire.
That's a lie.
Tufanye hesabu. Tufanye hesabu. Not now. Yeah. Okay. Ni sawa, wedding gowns ziko expensive. But also you find you answer the 3 questions.
What do I want? A beautiful wedding gown.
Yes.
Why do I want it? I want to feel like a princess. I mean.
Yes. Is it important?
Yes, extremely important.
And can you afford it?
Yes.
Okay. Then buy it. If you can afford it, buy it.
Done.
And then pay for photography as well.
Been there, done that. We are married now, so been there, done that. So someone asked a very important question that I feel we need to answer. And the question was, what is necessary to focus on so that you can make sure you're not suffering in the future, like after the wedding. And this is just, focusing on the future, because the wedding day is basically just one day. Literally, you're only going to be there for a few hours. I can't tell you what happened. Once I was ready, from there, everything was okay. Twende hapa, let's do this, let's go there. Hey, bride, like,
the bride side.
Una flow to now what is being done. Because it's your day, the rest are in control at this point. So if you focus everything, your energy, your money, your time on just that one day, you might end up missing out on what lies after you've said I do. Our guests wote hapo walikuwa nakuimbia wanaenda, hakuna mohikitoyo anymore.
Kila siku.
They live
Unless I'm watching a video.
they go back to their home. So nyinyi mnabaki hapo, so you guys are the ones left with, you have rent to pay, you have bills, you need to eat, you have your honeymoon. So I feel like you need to like just have that at the back of your mind, plan that first, and then now come back to the wedding. Like plan what you want your marriage to look like first, what you want your honeymoon to be like, decide on the destinations and everything. If you need to book early, do that. So that hautakuwa messed up, utajipata like now it's your wedding night and you guys don't even have a place to go to, maybe if you're not traveling the same day. You don't even have that month's rent, because reality you kuhit baadaye. Reality wewe, hey, you kuhit later and you're like, wait, we don't have rent for this month and the next day we will. So have that at the back of your mind. Like just sit and talk about that openly and discuss it.
Yeah. And maybe if the budget is quite tight and you guys decide to use everything, talk about it.
Yeah.
Let isikue umetumia hiyo pesa as the bride or the groom, and then after the wedding uko like, nilitumia hiyo pesa, ukumbuki tukilipia food. Try to talk about such things.
Kina mama nguo.
Ukumbuki nani flower girl alikuwa ataka ile ni flower. Ukumbuki flower girl alikuwa ataka hiyo nguo kubwa, and I had to make it look like yours. So let's talk about it before we spend that money.
Yeah.
Because it will be easier for both of you. Mkisha cross to the other side uko like, tulitumia hii pesa na itumika hivi. It won't be like tulitumia hii pesa na haikufika. Like itakuwa tu like mnazungukana tu hapo. You start fighting the first day because of finances. Yeah. And that is something you could have talked about.
Yeah.
So if you guys decide we are spending on this from the money that you got to make ya rent, talk about it. Don't do it alone. And
this is not just when you're planning for your wedding, but generally in your relationship. By the time you guys are talking about marriage and planning a wedding, I believe your finances should be open. I mean, because if not, red flags. Yeah, so share. Like, I hope that's a topic you partners are talking about and are open to talk about. Like, I have this much money. Unaweza mwambia kwa umesota, unaweza mwambia kwa kuna domob. I hope that's a conversation you two can have and have it openly.
Yeah. So as we sum all this up, I think we can look at now nishapata hii pesa yote. How do I control these finances?
Yeah.
Let's say money pesa imeanza kuingia. How which goes first and which nini stalipia. So I think now we can talk about that.
Yeah, and I think one of the ways you can control your finances is choosing the number of guests you invite into your wedding, because African weddings hatukuwa na invitation cards. Bado kuna ule tu mtu lazima atakuja na plus 1 2 3 4 5.
And they are not apologetic.
Kenyans don't like traveling alone. Sisi kwa na gari naenda harusi na naenda travel peke yangu. So one of the ways you can control your finances is number of guests. Again, our 3 questions, or rather 4 questions. No, it's 3 because you already have the money. So what do you want? Why do you want it and why is it important?
Is it important?
So mbona unataka so and so akuje to your wedding? Actually, how I think we came down to the number of guests we want. There was a list that I saw online. It's like, why do you want so and so in your wedding? Is it important for them to be at your wedding? Have you talked to them in the past? Was it a year? Is it
all 2 years?
Something. It was like there are so many questions. I'm not sure if I can find it right now. But they were asking you questions, just leading you to decide whether person X should be in your wedding or not. And that was very helpful. So because honestly, you'd probably umepikia watu 200. Wakuja 800, watu wakuchakula.
At the end of the day, it comes down to the budget.
Yeah, it all comes down to your budget. So imagine, don't stretch yourself too much. Mi nilikuwa najiuliza hii swali. Hao watu 800, 1000 wenye nataka wakuje kwa hii harusi. How often do I see these people, talk to these people, interact with them? Because it's pointless to have too many people in your wedding and you'll honestly never see them again.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. So yeah, another way is
I think even before we leave that point, I also say if maybe hatujaongea na wewe for a while and then usifeel ukiwa like lazima niende harusi ya Kevo.
man.
When you place it like that, it makes it look ni kama if you miss it, you are missing something. And yet maybe I've not talked with you, spoken with you like for like 5 or 10 years. Then you are here, why didn't you invite me? Honestly, I mean nitakwambia tu kweli, hatujaongea. Entitlement. And then the other thing, if when you are planning your guest list, focus on family. Family comes first at the end of the day. Focus on family and the people you have interacted with.
Yeah.
They might not even have helped you planning the wedding, but they are friends. They are people who wanakurudishanga to sanity. Those are the people you want to see when you are dancing. Achiki wakati uko na pressure uko pale, maybe something have happened, you want to see somebody who can bring you back to the reality.
Yeah. People did 15 people weddings and walifanya harusi and they're married with kids. And we didn't die because we didn't attend, right? Anyway. I'm just saying, like, torture entitlement here. I have to. Honestly, at this point, I think we know better.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the next thing I think is the flowers and the decor for the wedding.
Yeah. I think this comes down to what we said at the back there, what you want, nani. So how can you control? If it's not important, don't spend money on it. Yeah.
And if you can make it, like for us, we did the walkway signs.
Yeah.
So we just DIY'd them, and we had to tulikuwa najua it's something that we can do. So we tulizi DIY, tukazitengeneza, and
the fact that we made them for ourselves means we get to keep them.
To keep them after the wedding.
As home decor and everything. So yeah, that's a win for us. And actually, if you want them, imagine you can hire. We can always hire them out.
You can always panga tu kitu.
So
come through.
Like there are some things you don't necessarily have to do them the way they have been done in the past. This includes a white gown. Unpopular opinion. Come shoot me. Si must. But hiyo tutaongelea siku ingine. But even though like we just thought about it kwa deco and you were like, people, we'd like this, we love doing this. But since we are both DIY fans, we thought, why not just make them for ourselves and we can use them even after the wedding.
Yeah.
Another thing was sometimes, honestly, the bride anapeangwa pressure afanye some things. Let me tell you, utaingia kwa salon, useme wataka kutengeneza nywele ya harusi 5K. Utambo utoe 5K or more. Like maybe it's a hairstyle that you probably spend 1,000, 2,000, I don't know, depends. But the minute people hear wedding, price to you shoot. When it comes to your hair, your nails, facials and everything, I didn't do all that skincare stuff because I've not yet gotten even into that space of doing the whole thing. So I was like, I try new things and I don't really do anything much on my face just because bride anafanyanga hizo vitu. And then I affect my face. I'm very sensitive on what I apply on my skin. So nilikuwa like,
and at the end of the day,
acha tu nizoe kitu nimezoea. Usiangu jaribika, I'm fine.
She was still beautiful.
Exactly, thank you. So yeah, some things, imagine, si must. Inaweza kaa like you're being a don't care. People might think you've been arrogant or hutaki kusikia Kenya wanakuambia, but honestly, mfuko yako hapa ndio inaongea. And as long as you two are a team and you have agreed you're not going to spend money on certain things, and just because to me maybe it makes sense, maybe to you it's the most important thing. Because for me, one of the things I didn't even consider, or really nilikuwa like, nikipata pesa for that, sawa, I'll do it. But for now, I'm not even I'm not even budgeting for it. Ni facials, hizi ma skincare, sijui nini na nini. For me, honestly, sikuwa naona haja sana ya kufanya hizo vitu zote because usually skin yangu hainisumbua, so nilikuwa like, I don't want to start doing new things just because I'm having a wedding and I don't know I'm not sure how these things are going to work or whether they're going to work or mazi backfire, nianze kukuja kwa harusi na kasi juu aje. I was like, nope, I'm not going to take that risk.
I think it also comes down even to groom. Because you find si lazima uende kwa hii expensive kinyozi. Juu it's your wedding, okay, if you have budget for that na uko na pesa hiyo, do it.
Yeah.
But kama unajaribu ku work on your budget, you don't have to like run kwa music inalipanga 1,000 or 2. Zenda penye unanyolewa yangu. Kama unanyolewa na place ya chwani, bro, enda hapo. Oh, baba ni anakujua. Utaenda unyolewe kwa huyo wadhao, urudi ukiwa na dhunda kwa kichwa. Exactly. Who will you blame?
Yeah, and also hata when it comes to even ladies' hair and everything, I was asking people about styling a bride's hair, and pesa wananiambia, I'm like for real though, like for just one day, and then maybe hata ninywele enye maybe nizi extensions and all this, so I won't go with such hair maybe later, like for the honeymoon and everything. So that's why I decided to do this, because hii nitakaa nayo and ilikaa vizuri during the wedding day, and niko nayo hadi saa hizi, sikusikia kama nimewaste pesa, so it was all worth it. And imagine just vitu zingine si must. It just because down, so and so did it doesn't mean you have to
it's do important it. To them, and for you it's not. Maybe it still comes down to the 3 questions.
Yeah.
What do you want? Why do I want it?
And is it important? Exactly.
And if you can afford it, okay. But if you keep it at 3 questions and you can afford it, okay. But if you can't afford it, hizi compromise kidogo hizi fanya nini.
Yeah, because people have done very simple weddings.
Yes.
People have done weddings in their backyards, and they have been beautiful, because at the end of the day, as long as you two are married, that is the most important thing. Your marriage, the blessings that are spoken on that very day, your rings. Hey, msisahau by the rings. Pia kwa drinks, but they also worked on the budget.
Yeah, it's inakujanga to the budget, because
it all comes down to the budget. People will advise, people will tell you this is what is best, this is what is na. Because honestly, one thing I saw when we were planning our wedding, most of the opinions people are giving us are things, one, they wish they would have done in their wedding, or they wish they will do in their weddings. So imagine, zingine, some are very useful, but I don't like how people tried to impose their own opinions on us, and I was very uncomfortable with that. But at the end of the day, we stuck to our plan, stuck to what we wanted. Yeah, and ended up enjoying our wedding.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Jua kuna je unafanya harusi na unasikia bedhe niko na deni ama nini, ama mnakosana na service providers because you won't pay them at the end of the day na nini. It's not worth it. You want to be happy on that day. You really want to be happy. And this also helps you to just enjoy your day. Once you've done things within your means, you don't feel stretched, you don't feel stressed as well. So uko tu sawa, you will enjoy your day. Hutaanza kutafuta makosa, hutaanza sijui unaona mtu kule huyu ni mtu wa deko na hatujamlipa na sasa mko hapo mna dance, ama sijui hiyo keki amekuwekea sijui keki huyu niko na deni ya 10k nini. No. You'll be focusing on the day, the beautiful day, and on your bride and on your groom. Yeah, and have fun.
Have fun. Like, there also comes, inakujanga bado kwa ati, since kuna madeni, you won't enjoy your wedding. Enjoy your wedding.
Yeah.
Story ya pesa fikiria after harusi. Kama pesa iko imebalance, goja after harusi.
Yeah.
Harusi kishaisha, have fun, enjoy, dance.
Yeah.
Si ati bro, uko pale mbele kwa mugidhi, unaambia, muhuitayo, mwamu, anira kwa.
Umejam.
Juu nakumbuka food wamekula na sijalipa. Keki ndio tunaenda kukula sijalipa. My friend.
Yeah.
Just enjoy your wedding, and now ikifika sasa jioni, you guys go sit down. No, ni hatuko tumelipa.
Finish whatever.
Malize kama mtabaki na deni, ongeeni na huyo service provider. Usiache that issue iku affect during the day.
Yeah.
A purpose to enjoy your wedding. Like us, kulikuwa na shida ya stima kwa wedding venue, but I chose wakati nilianza kudance niko like ikue generator ishe mafuta ama ikue, we will still go on with the wedding.
Mimi nilifind out after the wedding, like weeks after the wedding. But
so I think as we wrap up, tunaongea why we are doing this and who we are doing it for.
Yeah, so probably you're wondering why we are on YouTube, why we even decided to come here and make noise and and just have a platform to just chat, so I think one of the main reasons was because it's just important for us young people to get sober content in terms of life, in general in terms of how to do your life, you know, with Christ, how to just, I don't know, just go through the experiences that we go through as much as we're married. Because saizi watu wako zile za umekuwa mama, umekuwa mzee, yo, sijazeka, please, tutakosana. Miaka ijabadilika juu nilisema I do. So we're still very young, and we're both very passionate about helping
the young people, yeah.
Yes, and giving them just the platform and the safe haven to just be themselves and just be free, you know, and that is exactly why we're here. So, of course, we'll involve friends at some point. Maybe you'll be seeing some of our friends, having conversations with them, but mainly it's just for us to share our experiences, so that we can help someone not repeat our mistakes, as I've said before, and help someone to do better and learn together as well.
Na hapa tutaambia ukweli.
Yeah.
Kama kitu haiwork. We are not going to force on you. If there's something we wanted to in our wedding and we knew it can't work, we're not going to tell you to do it in your wedding. If there is something we wanted when we were dating, when we were courting, if there is something that we really wanted to do and it was not important to us, there's no point of telling you. Because itakupea tu pressure. Maybe you are the guy, you're the lady, and then uko like, hey, baby, akina Kebo alikuwa anataka kwenda skydiving, na hawakuenda, babe, we have to go. My friend, that's a lie. You're just messing up your relationship. Hapa tuongee ukweli. And if you have issues, if you feel there's something you need us to talk about, tuambie tu, either put it in the comments ama enda Instagram.
Come to our DMs.
Mimi nipata Facebook, Instagram.
It's a struggle. But yeah, for sure, just share with us. And we'll also share our email so that you can feel free to just tell us what you'd like us to share on. And, you know, unfortunately, you find that people who have gone before us, younger people, when it comes to giving us advice, in most cases, they condemn us.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to things about relationships. Inahonga ni kama ni condemnation. Yani, instead of someone advising you and just correcting you in love, people usually have this perspective that, vijana, young people, kazi yetu ni to make mistakes, na they don't know any better. But honestly, you've been young as well. So, I think we can do better.
Na si kumaanisha kama uli make mistakes doesn't mean I'm going to make the same mistake.
Yeah, that's why you share, so that we don't do the same thing.
And the other thing is, young people wanapenda kuboast sana.
Wanapenda
kuboast.
Oh.
You see, if I did something when I was young, I did it very different. I'm not going to come and say it how I did it. Ndakuja ni kama mimi ni yule pro, mimi najua. Labda uko tu huko. It's a matter of come, let's sit down, let's talk together, let's reason together. See, it's not a matter of me sana, but us.
Yeah. So basically that is all. And we just love you guys, and yeah, it's just a great platform to share, talk, have fun, because we're going to travel with you guys and take you places, because we both love adventures and everything. So stay tuned for more fun, laughter,
the next
food.
Episode
Yeah. So the next episode with is going to be a fun one.
It's going to be a fun one. Yeah,
you're going to enjoy. And of course, we are going to the Christmas season. Hope you guys are excited. This year, I am definitely
this year nitakuwa Santa. So goja, maybe present in
nitakuwa Santa.
Nitakuwa Santa. I'm applying, bado hajaapproviwa. Unajua niliambiwa applications zinamalizwa on 18th. So bado hajapita. Ikishapita. Watu apply for Santa. So this year, you might see me in your neighborhood.
Okay, yeah. So stay tuned. And again, this is Ciku and Kelvin on every podcast platform you can possibly think about. So on your driveway, tusikize, on your parking lot, anywhere, on your way to work, ukiwa kwa gym, pali una workout, just have fun. Listen to us.
Nataka kukupea story.
We are here for you.
Peke yako. Tutakupea story.
Yep, we're here for you. That's on any podcast platform.
Yeah. College Teacher, Apple Podcast, Castbox. Zote. Tusikizie huko. Yes. Penye unasikizanga vizuri.
What was Spotify pia, we got you. So yeah, and also on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. Usikose kusubscribe so
and like the video, comment, and ikikubamba share. Ikikata kubamba, my friend, usifeel ati lazima ushare. Kama itakubamba, bro, just watch it. Ni sawa tu.
No pressure.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
Yeah.
So I'd like to just shout out, as before tumalizie, it will be unfair not to shout out the people who engaged with us in our first video.
Yeah.
So Joanna Njeri, Heidi Reti, you were like, yeah, this is so fulfilling. Thank you so much. Joy Karanja, this was a great video. Your story is very interesting. Looking forward to more. Yeah, more is coming, Joy. Vinky, awesome content. Thank you so much. Olivia Munakapoa, the Mboros, my power couple. Oh, Santi. And Wamoyo, you guys look amazing. Thank you. Anita Salt Pale, Ida Mumbi, Queen. You are among the first people, by the way, to know about. Even you guys were even okay, yani nyinyi watu mlikuwa mnaniita shiko wake hata kabla to date. Anyway, story for another day. Mato Pale, we see ya. Thank you, Willy Kinyash. Thank you. Viola, Talam Hope, hi. Thank you so much. Timothy Mutugi, thank you for your comment. Kwanza Timo alisema sasa ametujua. Hey, anyway, Betsy, Christine, Pale, Phyllis, Shiro, Gashenge, Timothy Pastor. Mbona mnapenda kwa chana though? Hey, kama hujawatch hiyo video ya kwanza, kuna breakup story nyingine iko pale man. Just go see it. Eva, hiyo acha nisisomee comment yake, but where amekudis. Grace Kiboy Music, thank you so much. They saw in the spirit that you were dating me. I knew before you told me. Some people got dreams. Yeah. Anyway.
Grace, kuna comment Grace anasema hapo ati Shiko kibanda ni better, mimi nilikatoa kwa maembe. I told you nilikuwa na make moves.
But anyway, nakwambia Bede Grace alikuwa anatupata pale Total Thika Road. Mara mingi pia sana pastors alikuwa anatupata hapo. Nasalimia to praise the Lord. Amen. Yeah.
May the Lord bless you.
But it's been an amazing journey.
It's been awesome. So thank you guys, and there's a comment Anita Salt sent me. And ni vizuri tu nisome.
Okay.
Anita Salt, here you go. I loved you guys. The first episode, it was awesome. It was a rainy season that caught me. The rainy season ndio nilipata mtu.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Na point zangu zinapatanga watu.
Oh wow.
Wewe.
It was all and you had sawa, you just had to
season.
make this about you.
Mwingine alisema Githeri, mwingine amesema kibanda. Na make moves huko hivyo. Yes. So guys, it's been awesome. Asanteni sana. Tupatane next Friday. We'll be doing this on each and every Friday in the evening, 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah.
So on your driveway home, tusikize, tukikubo, tuambie tu tumekubo. Usitudanganye, usituchoche by the way. Tuambie tu kweli. Guys, it's been awesome. We love you so much. Asanteni sana.
Bye.
Anafanya ngaji? Sawa.